In a land where the sun cast its warmth upon the golden sands of the desert and the palm groves danced in the cool night breeze, a wise and powerful king named Solomon sat upon his throne. His wisdom and justice were renowned throughout the world, and tales of his power and greatness were on everyone's lips. One day, while Solomon was in the garden of his palace, communing with God, a dazzling light suddenly shone in the sky, and an angel descended from heaven. The angel, holding a magical gold ring in his hands, approached Solomon and said, "O Solomon, this ring is a gift from God for you. With this ring, you will have the power to command the jinn and can call upon them to do whatever you wish." Solomon, filled with wonder and joy, took the ring from the angel's hand and placed it on his finger. Suddenly a voice echoed in his ear. It was the voice of the chief of the jinn, named Asaph. Upon hearing the news of Solomon's acquisition of the magic ring, Asaph introduced himself and said, "O just king, I and all the jinn will henceforth be obedient to your command. Whatever you order, we will do without question." It was as if a new world had opened up before Solomon. The magic ring had bestowed upon him an extraordinary power to command the jinn who could, in the blink of an eye, build magnificent palaces, flower-filled gardens, and lush orchards. Solomon's first command to the jinn was to build magnificent palaces that had never been seen before in any part of the world. Palaces with tall marble columns, golden domes, and exquisite decorations that showcase the grandeur and glory of Solomon's reign. If you have liked the video so far, please support me with your like. With the extraordinary finesse and skill they possessed, the jinn constructed magnificent palaces throughout Solomon's land in a short time. These palaces were surrounded by flower-filled gardens and lush orchards, creating a heavenly landscape. But Solomon's adventures did not end there. With the help of the jinn, he built a magnificent temple called Solomon's Temple, which had no equal in the world at that time. This temple was made of gold and precious stones, and its grandeur and magnificence were the talk of the town. Solomon's Temple was not only a place of worship and communion with God, but also a symbol of Solomon's power and justice. People from all over the land came to Solomon's land to visit this magnificent temple and were amazed by its sight. But Solomon's power was not limited to building magnificent structures. With the help of the jinn, he built huge ships that could sail the seas and oceans. These ships were used for trade and transport of goods to different parts of the world, bringing wealth and prosperity to Solomon's land. News of Solomon's power and greatness also reached the ears of Queen Sheba, Bilqis. Bilqis, who had heard of Solomon's wisdom and justice, traveled to his land to meet him. It was a journey filled with wonders and adventures. The story of the magic ring and the adventures of King Solomon is an extraordinary tale of faith, wisdom, and justice. It teaches us that with the help of God and hard work and perseverance, we can achieve anything we set our minds to.